Hey guys, someone asked me the other day what to do if you think your relationship's about to end. Like, what can you do to kind of keep the relationship going? Now, this is a very particular situation because everyone's situation is quite different, but what I can give you are quick ways on looking at the relationship that will help you be more relaxed. But by simply knowing this, it's actually going to help you really reconnect with your partner. So the first thing I really want to talk about is values. Now, we all have values. For example, for myself, I really value my family, and recently I've had the honor of getting a lot more closer to my mum and my sister, which I'm really excited about. But also, I value work and excellence, and I also value a little bit of creativity. So I edit all these videos myself because I love that kind of creativity. Similarly, you might value something different. Now, it's important when you pick your partner, you have to kind of find out what values they have and what values you have, and to kind of connect the two. Because, for example, since I value family, I see my mum and my sister and stuff, we message us occasionally. I see them maybe once a week. You might value family on a completely different level, where you might value family so much you see them every single day and you can't have a meal without them. That's going to be a little bit of a mismatch. So people can value the same things but at different levels. What happens is, during a relationship, people change. Not just because they're in a relationship, but because that's how time goes. So when you're in a relationship and things change, more often than not, we forget to tell each other because we just evolve. Now, if you're in a lucky relationship, what tends to happen is you might evolve with that person and you might kind of grow together. Now, some people have more professional relationships, or they spend more time apart than they do together, which is not bad, it's just a thing. And when that happens, you might evolve in different directions. If that's the case, which it might be the case, it's important to recognize that if you want to keep the relationship going, it's about learning to reconnect with each other's values. I always ask people who are at the end of the relationship, how would you treat this person if it was the start of your relationship? It's like, well, I would do this, 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 and this. And I say, well, why don't you do that? And they're like, well, I never thought of it like that. Similarly, if you treat someone how you would at the start of the relationship, at the end of the relationship, you're going to automatically find those things in common because you're going to come in with the amazing enthusiasm. But it's about connecting and it's about giving. So at the start of the relationship, you might give first and you never might expect to receive. Similarly, at the end of the relationship, if you're thinking it's about to end, find out what they value and really help them explore that, and give that expecting nothing in return, the same way you would have at the start of the relationship. Anyway, but the other thing is to recognize that sometimes at the end of a relationship, it's because your values are so separate and your life paths are no longer going to really support each other. If that is the case, and I'm sorry that that could be the case, it's not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is you both get hit by a bus. But in this case, what's actually happening is you have now the chance to explore new relationships, and your relationship evolves to a new level. You could be friends. Some people don't think they can be friends, and that's, that's okay. But if you can be friends, then you get to explore that at a different level. And you get to look back and take stock of the situation and be like, look, I learned a lot from this person. They learned a lot from me. I'm really kind of glad that we had this, and I love them. And part of me probably always will. And that's not something to be angry about. It's just something to be grateful for. Because when you shift your mindset from expectation that you should expect these things from a relationship to appreciation, where you're just being grateful for every moment, everything changes. Anyway, this is this quick video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't like it, make sure to also leave a like. And subscribing really saves lives. It'll save your life, it'll save my life, and yeah. Alright, see you in the next video. See you later.